Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Have you ever felt like you're wandering through a hall of mirrors, each reflection showing you a different version of yourself? Some days, you see a reflection that feels worn, chipped, maybe even cracked, a reminder of the challenges you've faced. But other days, you catch a glimpse of something radiant, a version of you brimming with potential, shining with a light that even surprises you, like a symphony waiting to be played, and sometimes all you can manage is a quiet, discordant hum. Other times, the melody within you begins to swell, revealing the beauty that's always been there. We've all felt this, haven't we? The highs and lows, the moments of doubt and clarity. This is simply part of being human. Life is funny that way. We're born with a spark, a knowing deep inside that we are meant for something more. We dream of painting galaxies on blank canvases, composing music that moves souls, building bridges to endless possibilities. We see ourselves as explorers, creators, visionaries. But then life happens. We collect experiences, some beautiful, some painful. We hear whispers of doubt. We have moments where we feel like we're not enough. And slowly, without even realizing it, we start believing those whispers. Our inner brilliance gets buried under the weight of everyday life. We've all been there, caught in our own insecurities, questioning whether our story is even worth telling. We've all felt the weight of expectations, both from within and from the world around us. The fear of failing, of not measuring up, can make it feel like the world is watching, waiting to see if we'll give in. But then there's another whisper, a quieter one, a gentle nudge from deep inside that says, "This isn't the end. This is just one chapter." It's a reminder that we are the authors of our own stories, that we have the power to turn the page and write something new. That whisper, my friend, is a lifeline, a reminder that the doubts you hear are just whispers, not the truth, the real truth. You are capable of incredible things, even when you don't feel like it. That spark inside you, it's still there, waiting to be reignited. It's a light in the darkness, a quiet push toward becoming who you truly are. And you, listening to these words right now, you are not here by accident. You are not an afterthought. You are a one-of-a-kind being with unique gifts to offer the world. This is your moment to reconnect with that spark, to acknowledge it, to embrace it. If you're ready, comment 11, and let's begin. Keep going. Pause for a moment and think, what's that dream that lingers in the back of your mind? That little voice that whispers, "What if?" The thought that excites you just as much as it scares you. That, my friend, is your compass. That's your inner voice nudging you, reminding you, hey, remember this? Remember what you're capable of? It's the seed of possibility inside you, waiting for the right moment to grow. And now, after all the struggles, after the hard times, it's time. Time to rise from the ashes of the past, to step fully into your power, and to live as your truest, most limitless self. We live in a world that constantly tries to label us, box us in, and dictate who we should be. But you are not a label. You are not a statistic. You are not confined by anyone else's definition. You are limitless. And when you truly understand that, you'll see. You are a walking, talking, breathing miracle. Deep down, you already know it. You are one of a kind, with talents, experiences, and passions that no one else in this world can replicate. And here's the thing, the world needs you. It needs your voice, your perspective, your energy. It needs you in all your uniqueness. But too often, we fall into the trap of comparison. We see the brilliance in others while overlooking our own, simply because it feels familiar. We assume that what comes naturally to us must be easy for everyone. It's not. You only think that because you've been doing it effortlessly every single day. But that self-critic, the one convincing you to think, ask and be small. It's lying to you. And here's the truth. You have a choice. You can choose to rise above the noise, to quiet that inner critic, to step into your true self. It won't always be easy. There will be days when the doubts are deafening, when fear tries to pull you back. There will be moments when giving up seems like the simplest option. But in those moments, remember this. You are not your doubts. You are not your fears. You are not your past. You are kind. You are powerful. You are capable of everything you've ever dreamed of. But only when you stop listening to that fear-driven voice. Only when you stop measuring your life with someone else's ruler. Only when you start listening to the courageous truth that has always been inside you. And now, it's time. Time to step into your amazing, authentic self. Remember that whisper? The one that says, "This isn't the end." That same whisper is speaking to you right now. It's your inner voice, nudging you forward, telling you to keep going, to keep shining, to keep creating, to keep existing. Have you ever seen a tiny plant break through a crack in the sidewalk? It's incredible. A symbol of strength, resilience, and the refusal to give up. And you, my friend, you carry that same strength within you, the power to keep pushing forward, to keep growing, to keep evolving into the person you're meant to be. Think back to a time in your life when you felt at your lowest, your most vulnerable, your weakest. Now look at where you are today. See the growth, the lessons, the strength you've discovered within yourself. And if you're going through a difficult time right now, know this. It won't last forever. You will get through it, and on the other side, you'll be stronger than ever. Challenges, they're inevitable, but so is your ability to rise above them. That strength, that resilience, that fire inside you, that's what makes you capable of anything. So now it's time. Time to stop playing small. Time to stop hiding your light. Time to stop settling for anything less than you deserve. Imagine what it would feel like to let go of fear, of doubt, of self-criticism, to step fully into your power, to embrace your potential, to live a life that feels true to you. Can you picture it? Because it's not just a dream, it's a real possibility. It's your right, and it's waiting for you. You are not defined by your past. You are not bound by old stories or limitations. Right now, in this moment, you are free. Free to create, to explore, to live your life on your terms. So take a deep breath. Feel that power inside you. That little spark of something extraordinary. That's you. And remember, the biggest fires always start with the tiniest spark. It's time to rise above the doubts and the fears, to rise from the ashes of the past, the ones that shaped you, strengthened you, and now fuel your rebirth. The world is waiting, and you, my friend, you are ready. Now ask yourself, what's one small step you can take today to move closer to your truest self? What's one thing you can do right now to quiet the doubts and listen to your own voice? You already know the answer. Trust yourself. Maybe it's making that call. Maybe it's starting that project. Or maybe it's simply taking a moment to breathe, to reflect, to remember what truly matters to you. Whatever it is, take that first step. Even the smallest step is a step in the right direction. And remember this, you are amazing, you are strong, you are loved, and you are capable of everything you've ever dreamed of. It's time to be you, and trust me, they're incredible once you get to know them. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If this message spoke to you, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe so we can stay connected. Continue your awakening by choosing the video on your screen that calls to you the most. See you there.